Hey guys, and welcome back to Titan Tries. Last time we took a look at Ace Combat 3 Electrosphere. Now, when I was perusing through my shelf of Xbox games, I stumbled across this. Shellshock, NAM, 67. I bought this bloody years and years ago, actually, and this brought back a lot of memories because some of my older viewers will remember that I often talked about a individual called Anthony. He was ex-SAS. He fought in the Falklands conflict. And growing up, probably in my mid to late teens, I actually spent a lot of time with this guy, and we played a lot of games. And one of the games that we spent almost an entire summer playing was Shellshock, NAM, 67. Now, he played this on the PlayStation 2, and what he used to do is he used to like to get extremely drunk, and me and him would get a game, we'd put it on the hardest difficulty that we possibly could, and we would spend however many weeks it took to actually grind through the game and finish. Now, this was an interesting one. This was a game based in Vietnam. It was a third-person shooter, and I didn't realize until I took a quick peek at the box here. This was made by Guerrilla Games. You may be familiar with Guerrilla Games. They produce games such as Horizon Zero Dawn, the Killzone franchise, and they produced, well, that's it. This was their first game. There was a sequel to this as well, which is here. But I know nothing about this game. We will be taking a look at this next week. So, Shellshock. So it was violent as hell, I remember, and brutally difficult. So it says on the back, Shellshock, NAM, 67. It's 1967, and you've been drafted to fight in the most controversial conflict of modern times. Prepare to experience the fear, the chaos, the atrocities of the Vietnam War. From napalm bombardments to deadly VC booby traps. Can you survive your first tour of duty? Forget medals, forget honor, just survive. Now, of course, the Vietnam War was incredibly brutal, and one of the things it's more known for is just how unfairly that the American troops were treated, the veterans. You know, how they really weren't looked after very well by the government or their people. Yeah, pretty bloody horrific stuff. Anyway, we've got some trivia here as well. So, Shellshock NAM 67 is a third-person shooter that was released in 2004, by Eidos Interactive, developed by Guerrilla Games, the same studio that created Killzone and Horizon Zero Dawn series. Yeah, I never realized this was their first game. How interesting is that? Xbox games were never that exciting to look in. Nice picture disc, I suppose, with a matching manual, as I believe I've shown before. One thing I did used to like about Xbox games, which apparently this one doesn't do. This one has the controls listed in the manual. You remember manuals? Remember these? A little bit of extra substance for your money. I remember these, and I used to really like these. A lot of Xbox games just had all the controls printed on the back of the manual, which I really liked. So, yeah, the game is set in 1967. Have we said that enough yet? I think so. 1967, during the Vietnam War, and follows the experiences of a rookie soldier named Caleb Cow Walker, who joins a special operations unit and faces various missions and challenges in the war zone. The game features realistic and graphic depictions of the brutality and horrors of the war, such as torture, executions, booby traps, napalm strikes, and friendly fire incidents. The game also explores the psychological effects of the war on the soldiers and their interactions with the local civilians. The game received mixed reviews from critics who praised the gritty atmosphere, sound design, and voice acting, but criticized its graphics, gameplay, and AI. Some reviewers also found the game too controversial and disturbing for its violent and sexual content. Yeah, I remember that, because if I remember correctly, you can shag Viet Cong prostitutes, I believe. I think you have to find like collectible cards and you can trade them in for a super fun time. And I think there was more to it as well. Like if you kept doing it, you could like it. I don't know. There was like a whole kind of like backlog. This isn't just mission to mission. You could actually advance as a soldier and stuff. And I think the more you went and saw the prostitutes, I got a feeling that it gave you some sort of bonus, or if you did it too much, the soldiers would talk about it. I don't know. I can't remember, but maybe we'll discover. The game was banned in several countries such as Germany, Australia and New Zealand due to excessive violence and depictions of sexual assault. I don't remember that. The game also was censored in some regions such as Japan and North America, where some of the graphic scenes were removed or toned down. Well, good thing we're not playing the North American version. How interesting. So, yeah, kind of looking forward to this one. I remember the graphics at the time not exactly being great. They did the job. Is it going to hold up? I don't know. We're obviously playing on the Xbox version, which in theory should be the best looking version with all the best loading and whatnot. So anyway, let's have a little peek at the game, shall we? Right, luckily I have a modded Xbox, so we don't actually have to put the disc in. Let's go. Shellshock NAM 67. I'm really looking forward to trying this again. Is it going to hold up? Eidos. God, I remember good old Eidos. Developed by Guerrilla Games. Guerrilla is a Media Republic company. Okay. So, Shellshock NAM 67 is apparently a work of fiction.
It would be the longest military conflict in United States history. And when it was over, 58,000 Americans had given their lives in this jungle war.
Bloody hell.
Another 304,000 were wounded, and nobody who returned home was left unscarred by their time in Vietnam. In 1946, the Vietnamese fought the French for their freedom in the First Indochina War. At the end of the war in 1954, two Vietnams were created, South and North. Trouble was, the communists in the North wanted one country, one people, one Vietnam. It began for the US in 1959 when they sent advisors, government men with money and weapons and advice to help the South. Slowly, almost inevitably, it became a full-blown war, with the ever-growing US forces joining the South Vietnamese army to fight the North Vietnamese regulars and the National Liberation Front. By 1975, it was all over, but not before 3 million Vietnamese people from both sides died to make it happen, and another 2 million Lao and Cambodians also perished. In Washington, they built a black wall, a wall with all 58,000 American names, the ones who didn't come back. But in 1967, the war was still young. Hopes were high. Success was, they say, a bright light at the end of the tunnel. Lessons would have to be learned in Vietnam. And in 1967, class and hell was definitely in session.
Yeah, pretty horrific stuff. Okay. I do remember the music in this game. This game has an incredible period accurate soundtrack. And we used to leave it on this screen, getting hyped. My mate Ant would be singing away as we was pouring out our drinks, and yeah, then we'd sit down for a session. And I remember a couple of times, to like emulate the jungle environment, what he would do is he would close all of his windows and turn all the heating up to the point where we were literally dripping in sweat. And yeah, yo, and bless him. Yeah, he was a bad man, but yes, he was a character. Anyway, so we've got profiles, delete profiles, load profiles. Let's go for a new profile. So, I don't know what this is. Oh, character select. Alright, I didn't even know we could select characters, but sure, let's just go middle. I suppose we should just hit the old Titan. There we go. Alright. Do you want to save this new profile to the hard disk? Yes. Sure, why not? Maybe we'll LP this game one day. It's possible. So preferences, what have we got here? Okay, we've got some fairly standard stuff. Subtitles, absolutely we want those on. Oh god, the flash of memories is just rolling right back here. So audio options, right, game options, controls, probably a good idea. We'll figure them out. It's like slipping on an old pair of jeans, I'm sure. Okay, let's go start. We're going to go medium. We went hard, and fuck me was it hard. But let's go medium. Saigon, Vietnam, January.
Chopper within 1 minute. Report to Johnson from personnel for the right transfer and deployment. Move them out, people. Let's go. You two. Yes, you. I got something special for you. Follow me.
Oh, man. I cannot wait for one of the missions, man. You know, smoke those commie bastards right out. I mean, look around. We are the United States Army. Me mothers. All ready to rock and roll. Name's Kowalski, by the way. You collect any trophies yet? Man, I want some of that primo Viet Cong meat on my bayonet.
Okay, ladies. ETA to LZ approximately 60 seconds. We got a nest of VC dug in like Alabama ticks top a strategically important hill. Brass wants them flushed out. Seems Charlie doesn't want to move. They're dug in deep, and we already lost a lot of good men today. So all you cherries, no heroics, okay? Just follow Lieutenant O'Brien's orders. He's your officer out here, so do whatever he says. Okay, 15 seconds. Get ready and give him hell out there.
Alright, so it's kind of a cool setup, actually. Yeah, so I think you can collect trophies and things. Okay, I mean, visually it's alright, I suppose. So we're a couple of young dudes ready to kick some fucking ass.
LT. Got any extra good tips on how to kill these commies, huh?
Sure, Cherry. I guess you know to pull that trigger in short bursts, right?
Alright, looks like we've got some pretty primitive
You
weapons.
also want to take a lot of cover in Vietnam, soldier. Crouching makes you much more accurate, and harder to hit. Laying down is another great way to get hit less, and improve your accuracy.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Oh, and keep an eye on your ammo levels. You'll only pick up ammo for the gun in your hands. Anything else is a total waste.
Noted. Alright, so these guys think because they're the American Army, they're just going to swan in and kick some ass.
Okay, men, don't waste the ammo. Pick it up and any weapons you want. You can
But
carry
obviously
only one large weapon. Hey, if you like, you can switch weapons in the field, but you better pray there's some ammo in it. Just a couple more things.
Go with the
You can
MG
beam
for now.
down the gun sights to get a better look at a distant target.
Okay.
Sometimes not all your targets are distant and you gotta react fast. Learn how to quickly switch between your primary weapon and grenades. Oh yeah,
do
nearly
remember
forgot.
that.
Grenades can bounce or explode on impact. Some other weapons, like the assault rifle, also have selectable fire. Okay, man.
Sounds good.
You know enough to be useful. Now we gotta hustle and group with the others.
We know enough to be useful, eh? Ah, we're finally being shot at. Right, let's go take some of these commie bastards out.
Requesting mortar support. Have a click ahead of our
Frame
current
rate's already questionable.
Bravo 2,
Oh.
get the hell out of there!
Yep. Probably a good idea to get out of here. Jesus. Well, looks like we've already seen some friendly fire.
Defensive position.
Shit. Alright. This game's not pulling any punches. Like, straight away we're seeing blue on blue. Can't even see any commie bastards yet. Now oh, hello. No. Oh, that's a grenade. We want the actual gun out, don't we?
You'll be fine.
Whoa. Getting like all kinds of pieces and shit falling down. So it looks like we're shooting women and as well.
Good work. Move up.
So we're already like laughing at the fact that we've just killed our friends. That's pretty bad. I do remember the heads coming apart, like they do. Look at them, like, coming out the trees, man. Coming out the trees. Yeah, there's more female soldiers than anything else. Alright, not sure I remember that. That's fine. I don't know if there's any kind of like melee or anything. I'm guessing there probably is. Okay, that'll do. Let's continue pushing forwards. Not really sure how the health system works. I think if it completely fills up red, you're dead. But there's like some kind of basic recharge system going on. I'm gonna get you, GI. I remember that. That's literally burnt into my brain. Might be worth picking up a more accurate weapon, to be honest. See if there's like a rifle down here. Oh, there's an AK. Might actually go for that. Got 4 magazines. Let's see if this AK is any more accurate. Hopefully it is. Can't be any worse. Come on, boys. What are you waiting for? Christmas? Actually, I think that medal... Ooh. I think that medal is your health. Notice that's kind of turning yellow. Now, how do we reload? That's grenades. It's got to be a reload button. Right, B. B to reload. Probably important.
Enemy could be anywhere. Take it slow and easy, boys.
Alright, boys.
Use the cover.
Yeah, I do remember, like, if you look around the environments, you'll... Ah! There we go. Picked up, like, that's a trophy. And I'm sure that's what you trade in to have a super fun time with the prozzies. I think. Not that they're really prozzies, it's very dark, actually. But we might cover that. Oh, God, we're getting chopped up. That's not fantastic. Alright, let's hold the line, boys. No running in my school, kids. She's not done yet. She's tougher than she looks. Yeah, if they're wearing the straw hats, shoot them with large quantities of bullets. Seems to be the way. Right, how do we get around that gun? Can we just shoot his ass off? Come on, baby, come on. Yep, cool. Alright, C4 to destroy tunnels, you say. That can be done. This is quite horrific, actually. Oh, is she going for the gun? She was before she lost her arm. Bless her. Alright, I'm doing it. Oh, God, hello. Jeez. Going in for some close combat now.
Destroy that tunnel.
I'm destroying it. I think. Medkit. Yeah, so that green health indicator on that patch is what we want. So approach and press. Oh, we got 4 seconds? That's not a lot of time. Ooh.
Hope for you yet, Cherry.
Hey, I think my cherry's been well and truly popped. Just saying. Well, kind of hard to see what you're doing, actually. Right, she's dead. Wow. I don't think this GI's going home in a body bag. At least not yet. So those chevrons, not really sure what the difference is. Unless, perhaps, the higher that chevron is, the more damage you're in. The more damage you take. Not sure. Right. Now, I have a feeling they're going to continuously pour out of that tunnel until we can actually stop them. So, I think we're going to have to run in. Yeah, I'm kind of remembering the fact that I actually liked using the rifles in this game. Ooh. Chunked his ass. Ho ho ho! Nice. See the fucker fly. Oh wow, there's like bits of a leg there. Well, I guess they don't need it anymore. I know you get like an M60 and stuff later on, which is pretty badass. Definitely want to get one of those straps up. That thing was insane. Okay, watch those corners, boys. Am I going in on my own? Seems a little bit sketch. Alright. Very difficult to watch those corners. Oh. Yeah, Little Mal's something or other, I think that said. Not sure what that is. Little Mal's diary.
All clear.
Oof.
Nice work, men. Proceed with extreme caution.
Yep, let's keep going. Hopefully. Oh, I guess we're going to go up here. Did see a ladder here somewhere. Alright, first one up is a rotten egg, I guess. Or should that be the last one up? Who knows? Poorly lit tunnels. Also, I believe these tunnels are a lot bigger than they actually were in real life. They were tiny little things, because obviously the Viet Cong were quite small humans compared to the big bulky American soldiers, which was another issue. Oof. Looks like we've got another machine gun pinning us down up there. Oh, that's not great. Yeah, I will be going home in approximately 10 years. Actually, I don't know how much service the Vietnamese soldiers actually had to put in. Was it a year? I can't remember off the top of my head. Whoa. We are taking some nasty... Oh, you know what? I am going to have a rifle. Being shot from behind as well, which is less than fantastic. Right, I think that gun's gone quiet. Excellent. Ooh, bolt action. We don't mind that. Although, we're going to have to be a little bit more accurate than that. Come on, let's see that little hat of yours. Oh, God. I go home when I choose to go home. Right, let's demo up that gun. Yeah, I can promise you on the harder difficulties, we would have been dead 1,000 times over by now. Right, can we? I wonder. Well, we can jump on the gun. Yeah, we can jump on the gun, but we can't actually take it or move it or anything. Wow. Getting rounds coming out of the trees. That's not great. I guess we're just going to have to push up and hope for the best. Because our guys seem... Ooh. Our guys seem pretty happy just holding back there. Waiting for us to do the work. Looks like they're using that big gun as well. Wow, yeah. Yeah, they're turning that thing on us. Ooh, hello. Looks like we got a M60, which is certainly going to help. I don't know if they're supposed to be reinforcements or what. Ow. That was my back. Ooh, okay. We're getting some strange glitching sound effects, which is part of the game, apparently, because this isn't emulation. Good God. This is kind of chaos. Certainly made quite a bit harder by the controls, that's for sure. We've certainly come a long way. Right, he's dust. Anybody got an M60 for me? Just asking for a friend. Looks like no M60 for me. Guess we've got to take out this. Maybe? Come on, Rambo. Let's just, yeah. You know what? Let's go for the automatic. So, how do we take that out? Because these enemies are just like flooding in. Like nobody's business. How do we take these out? I guess like that. I can say one thing. It definitely seems to be running a lot smoother. Because one of the things I remember on the PlayStation 2... What was that? On the PlayStation 2... Ah, right, so we can actually hold the button and look at these things. It slowed down a lot. Like, you know, during the bigger firefights, it got chunky. You probably count the frames. Evening! Sorry to break up your tea party. Oh, hello! He's getting tasty. You're going home in a body bag, mate. Oh, wait. You are home. Well, that's awkward. Okay. Objective? What, the tree? Unless the objective is below us. That's going to get confusing. Oh.
I will never surrender. I will die with honor for my country. And you Americans, you all go to hell. Drop that gun. To hell with you Americans. Drop the gun. To hell with you all.
That was dark.
Shit, man. Damn.
See all these cherries walking around? Looks like one big fucking kindergarten around here.
Same as my work.
Makes you wonder if we're fighting a war or playing hide and seek.
Hey, TikTok. I remember when you first came out here.
TikTok.
Didn't you piss your pants on first patrol?
Gunner, stop breaking my balls, man.
I imagine there was a lot of that. Right, so we've got medium difficulty. Enemies killed. I guess... so you're judged on how many intelligence you get, how many trophies you get. Chits. Chits is the money. Yes, I remember, because I think you can spend the money on stuff as well. Let's save the progress. Okay, well, we're almost on half an hour here, but I think we've had a good little taste of what this game's like.
Okay, listen up. Got a little cleanup operation at Shangtree Village. The VC are mingling with the friendlies. Their nasty mortar attacks are screwing up our milk runs. They gotta go, boys and girls. You got one little complication. Some mad-ass journalist went to the village for a story, and guess what? No word from him. Find him, dead or alive. Sook Sor, one of our best yards, knows the area. He'll be your point man for the mission. Lieutenant O'Brien will be your squad leader. Okay, you new boys need to brush up on your weapon skills. Visit Sergeant Platt at the firing range. He'll gear you up. Rendezvous at the main gate.
And a reminder to the grunts up at Ben Side.
Yeah, so this is kind of like the what you get
It's all you got.
in between the missions. You get to like run around the base, you get to talk to people, you got music being played. Get the nurses that you can, you know, I thought you could talk to them. Maybe not. Maybe that's a little bit later on. And somewhere you can find where all of the, well, ladies are to, you know, let's say take that stress off. So you've got porno mags everywhere, which probably was fairly standard. I can imagine you couldn't go 2 feet without tripping over one of those. Yeah, it definitely runs smoother than I remember. I mean, I remember this used to be a bit choppy as well. I mean, visually, I think the game's probably about the same, to be honest. Deuce. Right, deuce.
Yo, yo, yo! You're a new face, man. And if there's one thing I like about NAM, it's a non-stop parade of new faces.
That's not a good
Name's
thing.
Private Richard Dillon. Deuce to my buddies. I'm like in charge of special supplies around here. If I don't have what you need, you don't need it, man.
Is that
But
right?
if you want stuff, you'll need to earn some chits. You don't know about chits? Well, hell, you read your training manual, soldier. Take some time. Check out what I got, kid. Hey, maybe you'd like a pass to catch some boom boom with one of those lovely local ladies. Good time when you can afford it. Check
Yeah.
back when you're ready to spend, all right?
Alright, Deuce, what you got?
You'd be amazed at what people will buy here. It's like
Well, I
selling
mean,
lemonade
I'm
in the goddamn desert.
trying to buy stuff off you. So, we can get some dextrine. I don't know what that does. Postcard. Pistol. Ah, the rocket pistol. Yeah. So we can buy drugs. We can get the R&R pass.
Time for some well-earned boom.
Oh, that's
dude.
the boom boom.
Treat her with respect and she'll treat you fine.
Cool, I guess. Yeah, sure.
Another satisfied customer. See
Alright,
you soon, bro.
well, let's go drain the old stresses away, shall we? Can't actually remember where that is, but I'm sure it gives you something. I'm sure like you get extra health or something like that from it in the next mission. I know there's more of a story progression in this game than you would think, but let's have a little look around. So there's the target range, which I guess we
You know
could
what I hear about this Shang
have a little
Chi
play
village?
with.
That damn pile of sticks was cleaned up 6 months ago. The VC just keep coming back. You know why?
M14 with the scope.
They can. And aren't we fucking lucky to be here? Know what I heard that special forces guy say? He said, just don't be the first person to stick your head in any tunnels. That is, if you want to keep your damn head. Well,
Yeah, you're probably not wrong.
you should go check out that SF gunner before you leave on this little picnic. He's got some mighty interesting friends.
Yeah, well, we've already had a
This
word with
damn
someone.
camp is shaping up real nice.
It is for now. Why do I get the feeling at some point this camp gets destroyed? I can't remember. So we've got a handgun. If I could just remember how... Oh yeah, you can kind of like lean around corners and stuff. That's pretty instrumental. Get some nades. Hock them. Grenade effect's quite nice. For what it is. Right, that's how you switch weapons. It's the black button. Got ya. Yeah, you can fire this handgun
Correct
pretty
fire in
quick.
a pocket-sized package. What more could you want?
Yes, exactly. Something like that. But you're not what I'm looking for. And the guy that you want me to go look, I'm pretty sure that's the guy that we've already spoken to. Is this the boom boom lady?
Soldier, I know see you before. My name Mama-san. You want good time with girl? I fix for you. My girls live behind camp.
Sure.
You get out and I pass to get past this guy. That nice man Deuce, he sell you one. You want girlfriend, nice Vietnam girl? Girls no free. You need chits? Go, be good soldier. Earn chits for good time. No chits, no boom boom.
What do you mean?
You get out and I
I got
pass
the
to get
pass.
past this guy. That nice man Deuce,
And
he
what
sell you
guard
one.
are you talking
You
about?
want girlfriend, nice Vietnam girl?
Be careful now.
Girls
It's a
no
jungle
free.
out there, soldier.
You need
Those girls
chicks?
are wild.
Go, be
Wild.
good soldier.
Last guy
Chicks
came
for
back
good
was
time.
walking kind of
No
funny.
chicks, no boom boom.
Alright, well, I want to walk kind of funny too. Let's go get some R&R, shall we? Ah, yes, it's the hut. I remember the hut.
Mama-san say you good look, man. You got chits for some fun, GI.
Well, look at the symbol. It's rabbits. Oh, God.
I GI. We make good boom boom. We party if you got lots of chit.
Alright, sure. I don't think you'd probably get away with this these days.
Girlfriend Vietnam? I girlfriend GI. Show you buku fun.
Buku fun,
Hey,
eh?
big Vietnam hello to all the new kids who have joined the
So
party.
these girls are just
Don't
turning.
worry,
Oh, I like
she'll
red.
just
Red
get
and black.
Me, Amanda.
Chai.
I good wife. Buku healthy boys.
You had me at good wife. Oh, you got to pay. Chits.
You need more chicks.
We've already pissed her off. Yeah, she's wife material for sure. Alright, what about you? How expensive are you? 60? Good lord. Honestly. 50? Love's not free. You're not wrong there. She's cheap. Alright, well, I guess we got to get some more chits to get laid. But, hey, that's fine. So, I guess you've got to buy the R&R pass, and then you've got to spend the chits. Or maybe the R&R pass is now gone. I don't know. I can't actually really remember how it works. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this one here. I think this might be a good fun game to at some point add to the LP list. Why not, right? And when we come back next week, I think we're going to check out the second game. Apparently, because if I look at it, the second game isn't actually made by the same people. It's actually made by Rebellion. So, anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. And as always, till next time.